I am Paul Machin of Redmen TV, the uncensored LFC television channel. You're watching talkSPORT. I'd love to say Liverpool. And if we're to progress from last season, then we need to at least, we can't get any closer to winning it pretty much than we did last season. Certainly the closer we've come in a long while. I think with the added Champions League, it might be more difficult. I think looking at the improvements made in the squads for Man City and Chelsea, it's going to be between one of them two. And because I'd like to put as much pressure on as possible, I'm going to go with Chelsea. I think Mourinho's got to win it, otherwise his job's going to be on the line. Well, absolutely. Arsenal have got fourth nailed on. It's like a contractual obligation with the Premier League, isn't it? So I think second, I think it's going to be between second, third City and Liverpool. I would say, again, I'd love to go balls out with the Reds, but let's say for the sake of argument, Man City second, Liverpool third, and then fifth. Let's be controversial, Everton. I don't know. I'm not sure it'd be mutually beneficial. I'm not sure what TRANMERE get out of that, to be perfectly honest. It's a tricky one. Although I suppose, given that most of Everton's fans are coming over from North Wales, it's slightly easier access you can get from the M56, so it's a little bit easier. Reruns of Friends. Relive the glory days, you know what I mean? Relive some of the greatest moments in history, Ross and Rachel, all that kind of stuff. That's the most entertainment they're going to get on Tuesday and Wednesdays, I think, this season. Yeah, you got to be in it to win it, haven't you? To be fair, it was the greatest of, well, with actually zero respect to the Europa League. I think I'd rather just have a rest. There's something about Thursday night football, R5 kickoffs on ITV4 from the farthest flung reaches of the deepest, darkest depths of Eastern Europe that just doesn't float me boat. So no, I think I'd probably, and this is bad, but I'd probably rather finish bottom of our Champions League group than go into the Europa League. Maybe, yeah, I think, but equally, funny front teeth is no longer on vogue on Merseyside, you know what I mean? So maybe there's going to be a rush of people legging it to the local dentist to get some cosmetic work done so they look less like the former Liverpool legend. Yeah, they're funny, them, aren't they? They're funny, yeah. Just thought you'd slip that question in there, yeah. No, look, people got out the fun, haven't they? Let them laugh. We had a good laugh last season. I'm not a big fan of bitters. We have to share the city with them, and that's as much bitter as I can take on a daily basis. Well, it's going to be interesting because he's not even got his backup job as being a stand-in for Gollum in the Lord of the Rings films, because obviously the Hobbit's all wrapped up so I really don't know. Maybe conventions and signings, if Andy Serkis, if he's busy, maybe he can step in that job. Minimal makeup required, no CG. So yeah, I think there's a long and prosperous career doing the tours and circuits for the sci-fi conventions.
£30 a minute, can you imagine?
Really? But a week?
That makes me feel disgusting.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
£30 a minute. This is amazing.